at age 24, bago maging Christian, ng resume ko, nakalagay doon, 23 ex-girlfriends. Plus one na meron akong girlfriend doon, so that's like 24. I came from a exclusive boys school. So, sa amin kasi, sa barkada namin noon, kapag wala kang girlfriend, pangit ka, ganyan. Tapos pag meron kang girlfriend, pag isa, okay lang. Pag dalawa or tatlo, yun, ikaw you're the man, ganyan. So, parang girlfriends to us were like trophies. Ganyan. I encountered God through a retreat. Tapos yun nga, I saw the cross, I had an encounter with the cross, and I saw what Jesus Christ did for me. Binigay niya lahat, and then that's when I decided na, oo nga, parang dapat nga si Lord yung mauna, dapat yung buhay ko, hindi pag-girlfriend ang iniisip ko, dapat it's a life that should be pleasing, and it's a life that should be dedicated to serving Him. A lot of young people today are getting involved in yun nga, untimely boyfriend-girlfriend relationships. Tapos minsan hindi nila ma-handle well na nag-lead sa premarital sex, unwanted pregnancies, tapos madami din nagkakasakit na. Iba kasi yung approach ng media, iba yung approach ng internet, ganyan. So, these young people now are having a wrong concept of purity. Kaya parang sa kanila wala na yun. Parang feeling na di na uso yun. For life is about living a life that is yung nakakapagbigay ka ng ngiti sa mukha ni Lord. And for young people, especially yung mga young people and young professionals na wala pa rin yung purity, sobrang importante. Kung finishing last naman dun sa world standards, which is the world standards kasi yun nga pag ikaw yung pinakamadaming girlfriend, ikaw yung pinakasikat, ganyan, diba? World standards, ikaw yung pinakamaangas, mayabang, ganyan, ikaw na yung daman. Pero pag nakilala mo na kasi si Lord, parang kung ganun yung pagiging first place sa world standards, wag na lang, diba? It's okay to be last place sa world standards, basta importante mas pinaprioritize mo naman yung pag-honor kay Lord.
I was a single for 53 years, and of course I was waiting on the Lord. I was asking Him why I wasn't getting married, but even if that was hard, it was hard to wait. Like for anybody, waiting is really a hard time. But I knew God had me in the palm of His hand. The single life for me was very important because I always believed that you should bloom wherever God placed you. And at that point in time when I was a single, I never wasted any of the time God gave me. I was running 2 schools, I was into all sorts of organizations as either an officer, a very active member. I would hone my skills in music. I like to go places, I like to travel. I like to savor life. Number 1, to wait on God. Number 2, that God never makes a mistake, and so He has the very best, and we wait for that. Number 3, that God does not withhold anything. God does not withhold anything for His children. So if at that time when I was single, when He was withholding marriage from me, it was because He had a better plan for me, because He never withholds anything that is good for His children.